When you want to get a quick overview of your production performance, the yield report is a good place to start. It gives you a list of products aggregated by the different test operations with individual yield metrics. The report can be found under Test and Repair, Yield, and Yield Report. Before you can load the report, you need to supply a filter, and this report can be filtered based on a selection of one or more product groups, any other company levels, a specific part number or series of part numbers. You can filter based on batch number and station name, and the top count lets you limit the number of products to investigate, while the minimum count allows you to exclude products with low production. You can also choose to specify which test operations to report, and you can supply a from date and a to date. Let's clear the filter and look at the data for the last 7 days. Click Apply Filter to load your report. The first element of this report is a grid showing one row with data for each combination of part number and test operation. In addition, you can see the yield metrics, and the units represent number of unique units tested in this test operation for the current period. You can also see the number of units that passed the first try and the first pass yield in percentage. You can also see the first pass yield trend and the second, third, and last pass yield in percentage. The yield metrics are displayed in traffic light color codes, with red being performance below alarm level, orange warning level, and green at an acceptable production performance. The first pass yield, in addition, shows green numbers for upgoing trends and red numbers for downgoing trends. And this report also supports grouping, so I can take any of these columns and drag them up to this grouping row. And in this case, grouping by part number will show me each part number with aggregated test operations. So this product has been tested in manual inspection and functional test. This product has been tested in installation test, pre-burn-in, burn-in, and final function test. I can also choose to sort the columns, ascending or descending, by clicking the sorting icon, and I can rearrange them. And by using the column options, I can choose to reset the columns to the default setup. Here I also have the option to introduce more metrics for the second and third pass yield. Once you have identified a product that you want to inspect in detail, you should use the drill down menu to drill down into more detailed reports. The test step yield and analysis report will give you the most frequent and most time-consuming steps, while the process capability analysis will give you CPK and CP values for individual steps of your process. Scrolling further down, the report supplies a chart displaying the same data as for the grid. And in this chart, every bar represents the volume and the lines represents the yield. You can also drill from the chart by clicking either the bar or the line. In the bottom of this report, the report is duplicated. And in this duplicated report, you have the same data, but this time it is aggregated for each product group instead of part number. The same goes for the chart. You have the same chart showing product group data instead of part number data. These grids and charts can also be used for drilling.